Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to episode number 61. With this one, we're going to be continuing doing some Hunter. I did reset my counter towards the end of the last video, so that's why we are starting at 11k. 12,700 total chins. So for this video, I'm probably going to take a break from doing Hunter. I don't know what level yet. It's probably going to be between 93 and 95 because I do want to try to go and get Void this video as well. Maybe go do some diaries, maybe even possibly start chinning. I kind of want to try it out to see how much XP per chin I'm getting on average and just to get the method down in general. So for the beginning parts of this video, I'll probably be doing daily updates with Hunter, showing you guys how much XP I gained towards the end of the days. So should just be a few updates and then we can jump into doing some PC. First daily update, it is pretty early in the morning right now, I'm about to go to sleep, but I have gained almost 800k Hunter XP today. I was shooting for a little bit over a mil per day, so I'm kind of under that, but 800k itself is still a pretty decent amount. We are up to 91 Hunter now, about midway through that, and also 15,600 chins. But I will see you guys tomorrow, and hopefully we will have gained over a mil XP that day. So another day of Hunter completed, and we are at a total of 1.8 mil XP. Also did just get to 93, so I did manage to get over a mil XP today. It was probably about 1.1 mil, I think, from the last update. So keeping on the gains I've been wanting to do without burning out. Up to almost 20k chins now. Nothing else really to talk about. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I think I'm going to be stopping at 94 Hunter. I think that might be a good waypoint to go and get Void at. So about 650k XP later, we did manage to get ourselves to 94 Hunter. Also have about 22k chins, which I'll probably try to throw after I do go and get Void. So I do have my darts and my Dorg Sibo. I'll probably end up using the darts. I think they're a little bit better. I've been testing it for a decent amount of time. I actually did have to reset my counter, but we are at 63 range right now. I don't know what I'm going to get from getting Void. I'm assuming it's going to be either 66 or 67, but I am using the veteran boat, so this should take between 9 and 11 hours. I'm hoping it takes 9. It really depends on how good the teams are and how many people are here. For the most part, I'm probably just going to be sitting in the middle here, seeing how it goes. I might start running around a little bit more, defending the front gate. But for the most part, I'm going to be like AFKing just to get points. Since this is a pretty long grind, I'm probably not going to show much of it. I might do an update back once I'm halfway there. I do need 850 total points. I'm not going for the Mage Helm quite yet. I'm going to be doing that maybe later on because I do want to use Void for doing raids, but let's see how this goes. Actually did end up moving towards the front gate. I tried to AFK in the middle, but there was a lot of people up there doing the same thing, and they did have whips and stuff, so I was getting like one hit in or something per monster, and actually wasn't even getting the amount of points I needed. So basically just chilling in front of the gate now, I guess doing a little bit more than just leeching, just covering the gate, getting these monsters to aggro me when they're on the Void Knights. But we are halfway there now. We've gained a total of 82k range XP, and we are almost to 66 range. But yeah, there's 428 points, guys. Like I said, we need 850, 131k gained also, so that's pretty nice. But we are on par to get this in 9 hours so far. I believe the first hour actually got 100 points, so it went pretty well. This actually ended up taking a lot longer than I was expecting it to. The later it got, the worse people got, and it started taking 3.5 to like 4 minutes per game instead of 2 minutes. But we still did manage to get 850 total points. Also 172k range XP gained, which did get us to 67 ranged. And I also got 262k, which I didn't really need, but I guess it's a nice addition to getting this Void. So there's a few things I do need to do now to get ready for chinning. The first thing I want to do is go and get the Artie Cloak 2. So I need to finish the medium diary for that. I have everything that should take maybe less than an hour. But that will give me a +4 prayer bonus. I want to try to get that as high as possible in case I DC. But there is one quest that I do need to go and finish in order to do that, which is the Hand in the Sand, which thankfully is an easy quest and should take me no longer than 10 to 15 minutes. So there is Hand in the Sand done, 1,000 Thieving XP, 9,000 Crafting XP, nothing really too good. But now, like I said, I'm going to start going and doing the Artie Diary. The reason I'm stopping at Med is because I do not have all the requirements. I need to do, I believe, Morning's End Part 2 as well to finish the Hard Diary, so I'm nowhere near that. So the first time I actually came here, I didn't realize that this guy could actually not identify the rusty sword, so I had to go back and pickpocket some hand members. Thankfully, it went pretty quick. I got it on like the 3rd pickpocket or something, but there is the easy Artie Diary done. Now I'm going to go and finish the medium diary. Even being a medium diary, this one was actually pretty annoying. There was some kind of pain in the ass things I had to do. This growing strawberries thing probably took the longest, although it wasn't that hard. It only took about an hour, I think, to grow them. As you guys will probably notice that I do have the Artie Cloak 1 in my inventory already. I went and got this because I needed to teleport to the Tower of Life, so it just went quicker. But there's that nice Artie Cloak 2, going to give me +4 prayer for when I chin, and also an easy 10k Herblore XP, 36k away from a level there. I should maybe even have 77 banked now with Kingdom and stuff, so I might not have to boost for staminas anymore. Also decided I'd go and do the easy Lumbridge and Draenor diaries just to get the Explorer ring because it does give a +1 to prayer as well. This took a pretty long time to get everything, but we're finally here. This is what the gear setup is going to look like for chinning. I did also go and get the damaged book because that gives +5 to prayer as well. So my prayer bonus total is +15. I also went and tested turning on Protect from Melee and Eagle Eye to see how long my pray would actually stay up or how many pray points I'd waste. Because if you guys didn't know, if you DC, your account auto logs in 1 minute. So in 1 minute, my prayer went from 82 to 55, so I won't be losing that many prayer points if I DC, so I should be fine no matter what. I might swap out the Explorer Ring for a Ring of Life anyway. I don't think it would do anything if my prayer were to drop. I think it would get comboed out anyway, but there's always that chance, so I might change that out. I actually got my inventory set up and I was all ready to go and start chinning, and I forgot that I needed a light source, so I figured I'd just go and do the easy Candor and Diary, because if you guys didn't know, the headpiece acts as a permanent light source. I like to use this for most things in the game when I need a light source, so it's just another easy thing to get. Okay, so here we are ready, guys, to go. I set up my inventory, and I also am using my Ring of Life. I decided to use it since a lot of people are saying don't risk it. I still did need that Explorer Ring, though, because I will be using that for Mole for that extra Prey bonus, since you're going to be 1 HP, and if your prayer drops, the Ring of Life isn't going to do anything. So I've never done this before. This is my inventory setup. I have a lot of prayer pots. I know they drop prayer potions, but I've never been there before, so I don't know how often they drop them or how to work around it. So the more I do this, the more my inventory will change, and I'll be sure to show you guys the optimal inventory as I test this. I was using a Holy Wrench, and I do still need to use my Monkey Grigri since I have not completed Monkey Madness 2. So here you are, guys, finally training range. Now you guys can't tell me in the comments in every single video to get my range up. So I will explain the method after I test this for an hour. I do want to do it for an hour, test how much XP I'm getting per chin, and also how many pots I've used to try to get a more optimal setup in the future. Also, for you guys wondering how I actually get here, because I didn't show it, I kind of just hopped here. There's a lot of guides on YouTube. If you guys want to find out the route to get here, just type in MM2 chinning guide. There are a few different routes, because as you guys know, in the MM2 tunnels, everybody's route can be different. But I will see you guys in an hour, and hopefully we get a ton of XP from this. 512k XP in an hour starting at 67 range. That is OP as fuck. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is explaining this method. Basically what you do is you turn on auto retaliate and you go into your settings and make it so you can't click on NPCs. You set your attack option to hidden. And basically what you're going to be doing is going back and forth between these two corners here. The best way to do this is once you see the XP drop, you click in the opposite corner. And it's as simple as that. You just keep going back and forth. Also, when you want to de-aggro, you just run down the tunnel to the west until the big room is off your radar. So I ended up throwing around 1900 total chins this hour, and I got around 281 XP per chin, which is really freaking good for this range level. Including the HP XP I got, I'm getting 703k total XP per hour here. You guys will have noticed that when I came here at the start, I did have a lot of prayer potions in my inventory because I didn't know how often these things drop them. But they dropped them a lot. I completely ran out of ranging potions, and I have 1 stamina left, and I actually have more prayer potions than I started with. So in the future, I'll probably try to bring like 3 or 4 prayer pots, and maybe like 8 staminas and 8 ranging potions. I do want to try to stay here for 2.5 to 3 hours instead of just 1 hour, because it'll be a pain coming back and forth. I'm going to do this as long as I can. I have no idea when I'll show you guys the next update. I'll figure it out, but I'm going to be getting a ton of range XP today. Alright, so we've gained 4 million ranged XP, and we are currently level 88. It is insane how much XP this is compared to the MM1 tunnels before this quest was added. So this is the new inventory setup I am going with. I am bringing a total of 9 ranging potions and 8 staminas along with 3 prayer potions. So this seems to last me a little bit over 2 hours. I think it's around 2 hours 15 minutes to 2 hours and 20 minutes. But as it stands, I do have 9,000 chins left to throw, and now I am getting 333 XP per chin. I was getting 281 at 67, so that is going up a lot. Now, from these 9k chins I have, I'm hoping to get to around 93 or 94. I'll more than likely get to 93. I think that's going to be the goal for this. Also, another thing I did forget to mention, but you guys probably figured that out, the runes and the banana I have in my inventory I do use to teleport to Ape Atoll. This is the way that I get to the caves. But throwing the rest of these chins probably won't take too long. I think it's going to take maybe 3 or 4 more hours, so I'll see you guys back very soon. Sadly, this is not the level update I wanted to show you guys, but I am at 92 range now. Sadly, I have to stop doing this now because some guy decided to come and crash me. And of course, being an Iron Man, I don't want to waste my chins because I can't just go and buy them from the GE. So I went to try to world hop. I hopped through like 25 or so different worlds, and it kind of became clear to me that none of the worlds were open, so I decided just to stop now. I do have 4,000 chins left. I'm just going to go back to Hunter now and try to finish out 99. I should be able to maybe get to 99 Hunter in 5 days. I'm going to try to get over 1.2 mil XP per day. And here we are back in the normal spot to catch these chins. As I said, we are on 4,000 right now, currently 94 Hunter. As usual, you guys will see my stats coming up on the screen right now. One thing you will notice is I am no longer ranked 2,000 for range. It actually looks pretty cool now, all my stats from attack down to mage. I'm top 40 in all of those now. And we also went from, I believe I was 21 or 22 at the end of the video overall, to 15th already just from range training. I'm actually like 3 or 4 levels from 13th too, so moving up really quickly in that. Still number 6 on time to max. Probably going to be 6 for a pretty long time, seeing as I'm like 150 or something like that. EHP away from the guy ahead of me. Of course, if somebody dies, I will move up. But yeah, that's going to do it for the video, guys. As mentioned, we're going to be trying to get to 99 range and Hunter in the next video. Should be pretty easy to do as long as I don't die. Thank you all so much for watching as usual, and I will see you in that next video in probably 5 or 6 days.